Good day everyone. Today we have Helen here from Malaika. She will discuss relevant questions we received with regards to HR matters within medical practices as well as within any organisation. Thank you for being here today, Helen. We are proud to have you here to share some knowledge on HR.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you, Helen. So we are going to start off. I just want to ask you some questions that we received from our members. One of the relevant questions currently that we're receiving from members is that what do they do in the instance in our organisation if one of their employees tests positive for COVID-19?
I can refer to the matter, the Escort Limited versus Steerman-Mogotsi case, where the specific person was tested positive for COVID-19, and besides that, and knowingly, he returned back to work. So therefore, we actually put the lives of fellow colleagues at stake and at risk. And the worst thing ever is that he is a member of the COVID-19 site committee meeting.
So on that facts and points, Helen, just to speak relevant on that specific content of that case, is there certain requirements that the employee must comply to within the workplace when he knows that he is tested positive to protect him against his fellow employees?
Yes, definitely. They must immediately inform the employer that they have tested positive, and obviously not return back to work. And they must also report that the people who they were in contact with must be informed accordingly, and those people must self-isolate for 10 days.
And tell me, Helen, just a point also for interested for our members, what is the responsibility for from the side of the employer then when he is notified of a case within his practice or in his organisation? What steps do he need to take and what is his responsibility?
The employer must ensure that obviously safekeeping for the staff members, wearing their masks, sanitized, and the most important thing is that they have to sanitize their practice.
And tell me on that, Helen, also a question received from one of our members is, do they need to have notices up in their practices, or what notice do you need to place within your practice?
Yes, you must have your COVID-19 notices up at the entrance. Therefore, wearing a mask is very important. Sanitize. All the detail in terms of the Disaster Management Act must be displayed everywhere for each and every employer, employee and client to see.
Just to close, before we close down, Helen, I just want to ask you, if employees do not comply to these regulations and requirements within their practices and or organizations, what can happen to them if they not comply?
They can be reported to the Department of Health and they can be held liable. I'm not sure if there's fines involved, but they can definitely be held liable for non-compliance to the Disaster Management Act.
Oh, thank you, Helen, for your time. We thank you for the content, and we look forward in our partnership with Malaika.
Thank you very much. I'm also looking forward to our partnership.